This is my 2011 Jaguar XFR, and today we are going on a long road rally, taking on a road trip in the middle of Albertan winter. We have just completely rebuilt this thing from scratch. It is making ridiculous power, but it's on good winter tires. It's well set up. We've put a few thousand kilometers since the rebuild. Let's do it. Cold start. This thing looks absolutely ridiculous. And also, I'm sorry, Calgary. All right, y'all, I know it is dark, but I guess that's what happens when it is super early in the morning in Albertan winter. But we're getting ourselves all set up. I'm gonna go get wifey Starbucks. Forgot to show you guys too last time something that's pretty fantastic. Got ourselves walkie-talkies, and we used them on the last rally, and it was absolutely awesome. So why not go for round two? You ready for this? Pretty sure she tried to kill me when we woke up this morning, but that's all right. It's early in the morning. It's gonna be great. Nothing quite like a combined 1,500 horsepower in the middle of Albertan winter at stupid o'clock in the morning. I'm just looking at you, dude. Was gonna get the window down a little bit and try and record some blah, 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 but the window's frozen, so that's gonna have to wait for a little bit.
Check this out.
Did you just tell me to quiet down?
Oh, I said, oh wow, so fast.
It's okay, it's cold in the morning. Performance is hindered still.
You know, the funny thing about particle physics is that the acceleration of atoms actually shortens the overall distance that they need to travel.
I'm gonna start calling you the professor.
I'm okay with it.
I don't know if this should just make us feel cool or like she's hanging out with the special kids for the day who are super, super happy because we have $20 of walkie-talkies. Either way, I feel like a friggin' fighter jet pilot, so it's okay. Starbucks. Kind of boxed John in a little bit, made it difficult for him to get out of his car, but we parked where we look cool, so that's what matters. These things do look really good. Things damn good. Starbucks acquired. It's nothing quite like Alberta in wintertime. This rally should be a lot of fun too, because the last handful we've been on are all like they're very puzzle based. You're trying to find stuff, trying to solve the next clue, trying to go the next place. This one, we already know everything we're doing and where we're going, and it's going to be a bit more chill, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Gonna go do some ridiculous stuff, have some fun in some cars, go to some cool places. It's gonna be pretty fantastic. We're just about to the start line here in Cochrane. It's gonna be a good day. Fuel stop number one. Had my coffee sitting on that, and now it is raised up. I don't know if it's because there's a rally starting close by, or if it's just because it's coffee and donut time in the morning, but there is a lot of cops in the A&W parking lot. It'll be fine. We're on the start grid. Got John taking pictures. Gonna have a fantastic day. Driver's briefing is done. It's gonna be a little bit more lackadaisical than some of the rallies we've been on before, but it should be a ton of fun, and hopefully the Jag does really well. This car has done fantastic. John's talking to us. I'll follow your lead. The Jag's done really well. You can see 149,500. That was at approximately 146 when we got the rebuild done. I do a ton of driving. Obviously, I've been commuting in this car, using it daily, and it hasn't given any troubles. Finally got the wheels on, got the new steering wheel on, got a wife in the passenger seat, a John in front of us. It's gonna be a good day. Route card. Start grids are a little bit less fun when you don't have any traction to do anything ridiculous. Dance a little bit. Dance for me.
How else am I supposed to dance?
I don't know. It wasn't the best part was you're just kind of like, okay, I'm sorry. It is absolutely gorgeous. The roads are kind of treacherous. They're not that bad, but they're not that great either. But the scenery is freaking fantastic. Oh, we're about to get parked up. We're going snow tubing, so this is going to be an absolute blast. The Jag has done fantastic so far. This guy is the epitome of style. See this? You don't wear gray snow pants if you don't have style.
I got these on Marketplace for $30. Cut me some slack. No, last snowball.
And cut.
That was the best thing ever.
That is 10 times faster than you think it is.
Yeah.
Ordering copyright infringement. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Hello, friend. Holy I'm dizzy. Well, I got nothing.
Captain?
This is why he does the whole camera thing.
Well.
Afternoon. It's the thing, it doesn't really come through on camera, but that's like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like you think you're prepared for it every time, and you're not. And this is coming from people that play around with ridiculous cars for fun and have raced professional moto and I love this car. His car looks so good from the front. Like, John's car is... I'll still argue to the death that this is the best bang for your buck, cheap, expensive car. Obviously, I get to drive everything there is in existence through work, and there's nothing else that you're getting in the 20,000 or less Canadian dollar price bracket that can do this. Obviously, this specific car is a very unique circumstance because of all the money, or rather lack thereof, that we've got in this car. Obviously, with the insurance claims and everything else, we're actually negative money into this car. This car has paid us exactly as it sits. But if you were just a normal dude looking for a high-ticket performance car, it's like something, I don't even know what would be a great comparable, but like even an M5. An M5 is a much more expensive car. This, if you wanted to get into a car like this that's got 600, 700, 800 horsepower, you can buy one of these for $10,000 to $15,000 Canadian. Go spend $5,000 to $10,000 in modifications, and you have an absolute rocket ship that's super luxurious, super comfortable, and super easy to use. This platform is so widespread, being that this engine is in everything, and this gearbox, especially if you get a later car with the 8-speed ZF rather than the 6-speed ZF, this gearbox is also in everything. They're known to be super reliable. These cars are just so hard to argue with. And I absolutely freaking love mine, and I'm super happy that we have it back on the road. 3, 2, 1, go. You didn't go.
Oh God.
Brother. You're going the wrong way, bud.
No traction.
Way more fun too if I do this, because I've got traction control is disabled or enabled right now. This car is way more wild without it. It's funny how much difference it makes, but this car is 10 times more rowdy without it.
Gotta be tame.
Simmer down, bud.
Simmer, just simmer.
What was that?
I said simmer.
You just turned into a middle-aged gay dude for a quick second there. You gotta just simmer, she says. Oh my lord. Are you within range there, bud? I'm gonna take that as sorta. The gravel. All stunts are performed on a closed course. And we have made it for lunch. We're idiots. Food went fantastic. Back on the road we go, headed towards the hot springs. Got an RS7 in front of us, the photographer in front of Joan. It's a good day. Been fantastic so far. Weather's been pretty decent. What she said. Let's keep it trucking. Had to. Oh, you know what's coming.
I know what's coming. Don't you worry.
Oh, I love this car. Something sounded loose. Oh, we're assholes. He turned around and that's why he was behind us. Yeah, as soon as we ducked in, he whipped a shitty, and apparently we passed by him, but we missed, like, whatever it was, we missed when he turned around and went by us. So we're giving her trying to keep up with us, and he's giving her trying to catch up to us too. Hot Springs towel? Cheers, bro. This is ridiculous and amazing. Now I'm gonna go take a dip in the hot springs. This is pretty wild. Got to Radium Hot Springs. You can see snow and ice, freezing breath, freezing temperatures everywhere, but warm hot spring water, keeping the entire pool warm outside. It's not quite as nice in my opinion as a natural hot spring, but it gets damn close. The hot springs was an absolute smashing success. Tons of fun, just nothing quite like cold air, warm water. It was great. We are headed into Radium for the hotel, which is supposed to be quite nice. Go get ourselves some dinner, get all checked in. It's gonna be quite fantastic. It's always crazy to see. So obviously we are here in British Columbia now instead of Alberta where we usually are. If we take a look at fuel prices, it's crazy. You can be in Alberta, cross over the BC border, and fuel prices jump up by approximately 20 cents per liter, which isn't necessarily a lot, but it's also not nothing. It's not the worst I've ever seen it, but it does make a big difference when you're filling up an angry supercharged V8 grumpy car. It's great. We have arrived at the Prestige Hotel here in Radium. We're gonna get settled down, go have some dinner, maybe go hit a hot tub, hang out a bit. We'll see you guys in 2 seconds for you and tomorrow for us for day 2. Good morning, y'all. It is rally day 2. Got Hope hopping in. Car is very chilly, but warming up. We got John in front of us, headed towards the Banff gondola. The Jag has done fantastic, even if it is a little bit chilly this morning. Did great yesterday. Got no real complaints. Ready to have another good day and see if we can't take this thing home. We're ready for another fun day on the road?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Yellow TRX in front of us. The old Land Rover Discovery beside him. Yellow on yellow. There's definitely a few cool cars. There's nothing anywhere near as much as on the summer rallies for sure, because most people aren't stupid enough to take their nice rear-wheel drive cars in the middle of winter. But we like to stand out, so it's all good. Got a G63 beside John there. There's a few other fun and cool cars for sure. A couple RS6s. Lots of oddball fun things and lots of all-wheel drive stuff, of course. But let's hit the road. Pretty wild spending lots of time in this car. It is absolutely ridiculous. It does not matter what speed you're going. If you drop a gear or two and lean on it, you're gone. Like, does not matter wherever you are in the RPM range, nothing. Grab 1 to 2 gears down and away it goes. It is ridiculously fast. Up the mountain we go. We have made it to the Banff Gondola, which is gonna be great because we're gonna go get food, which we haven't had any of yet today. But got a little bit of mountain climbing to do here, a couple kilometers out, and go on up on the gondola. Made it. It's chilly. It's not warm, put it that way. Very, very, very impressed with this car. So I knew it was gonna do really well. It's pretty wild because as we got here, we're about 10 kilometers away from hitting 150,000 K on that car. When I rebuilt it, it was at 146,000 K. We have had zero issues. It pulls like crazy. The ported blower is definitely noticeable. You know, before with the exhaust valves open like they are as it sits, you couldn't hear nothing. Like, you could not hear a damn thing for the supercharger. Like, you couldn't hear any whine whatsoever. Just making sure it's locked. Couldn't hear any whine. And now, if you get it going on the highway, that's all you hear. And it's absolutely freaking fantastic. As I mentioned, it just pulls. It just pulls and pulls and pulls and doesn't stop, and I absolutely love it. We have finished up with lunch and the award ceremony a bit early. This isn't the last thing. We got something pretty cool coming down the pipe here in a few minutes, but dinner was fantastic on top of the Banff Mountain.
I thought he was like rated.
Dinner was absolutely fantastic. We're just headed down the gondola right now. It's a little bit trippy, but also very, very gorgeous. There's always tons of fun views. These two are laughing at me because apparently we can't keep it together and, you know, we're all idiots. It's great.
Oh,
especially me.
For yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm the king, you idiot, okay?
I'm artistic.
Autistic.
I said artistic.
Autistic.
Artistic. I like to draw stuff.
Like conclusions. Anyway, the Jag has won us the award of snowballers because we're the only idiots stupid enough to take a very high horsepower rear-wheel drive car on a road trip like this. But what do you do? We are going to head over to Ghost Lake. It's going to be fantastic. We've got Jag, the RS7, and whoever else is stupid enough to have some fun drifting on ice. We'll get some sick shots. We'll catch you guys there.
While you wait for the next segment, make sure you take the time to smash that subscribe button like I'm about to smash into a snowbank.
He's a wise guy. What a good place to be. It's funny because that right there is probably like the, I don't know, 20th tunnel we've gone through on this trip. Every single time, down, blah, and it's still as fun as it was the first time. Part of it is this car and that car sound absolutely angry, pissed off, and ridiculous, but it's still fun every single time. Well, we have arrived at Ghost Lake. This is gonna be an absolute blast. We're gonna try and get some cool footage, not just of the Jag and the RS7, but lots of others as well. This is gonna be tons and tons of fun. I've never actually been ice drifting. Hopefully the tires on this car should do pretty good. We've got Michelin Pilot Sport Alpines on it, and they should grip up pretty decent. They're not studded, but we are still driving a high horsepower rear wheel drive car on ice. So we'll see what happens, but either way, it is gonna be an absolute blast. I'm pretty stoked. You know it's good when you're driving a car onto a boat launch. Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a good choice. This is gonna be way too much fun. This was such a fantastic bad idea. I'm so glad we're here. We're gonna give Hope the camera and go play around a little bit. Go find some stuff. This is gonna be pretty fun, I think. Well, this continues to get more and more interesting. We have gotten another hit front end Jaguar. This is insane. Well, Adam looks good. This is ridiculous. So you got somebody who doesn't belong what they're doing. And granted, I did pass by him because he was off on the side of the track. He didn't give any space though. And now we've got another rebuild on our hands because somebody doesn't know how to drive, which is very, very unfortunate and means that now the rest of today for us becomes pretty shitty, which is not fun. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like we've lost any fluids. He definitely did. We got his fluids all over the front of the car. Thankfully, I have another headlight already at home. Gonna have to find another bumper, which is a royal pain in the ass. And the better of our two hoods is now fooked. But yeah. Thankfully though, doesn't seem like it's losing any fluid, which theoretically means, we should be able to get it back home without it being a whole thing. We'll see, we'll have to run it up to temperature, see how it does, and try and travel before things get ridiculous. But people, man, some people get too excited. Buddy was following way too close. Yeah. I spun around because, you know, angry rear-wheel drive car, but Buddy was like 10 feet behind me and just... Oh, fuck, man. Which... Didn't go off. This is true. Well, at least, like I said, I have like 80% of what I need to fix it again.
That hurts.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like literally just fixed it.
Rebuilding all of this.
Yeah. No, buddy in the Jeep doesn't know how to drive. Doesn't know etiquette. I'm the one who spun out, but he was like 10 feet behind me.
Yeah. We were on the other side. There's a guy like in a white WRX.
Yeah.
He's like trying to like drift like right behind. I'm like, why? Like,
Yeah. What are we doing?
It's not worth it to give each other space, otherwise.
Yeah, it's like we're here to have fun. Like, what's the point? This isn't how we wanted our day to end, but somehow I'm also still happy. All right, y'all, thank you so much for tagging along for Royal Rally. We're going and screwing around a little bit here in the old RS7, because why not? This really isn't how we wanted the day to finish out, but we're smiling, we're having fun. We should hopefully still be able to get the car home. It doesn't look like the Jag is undrivable. We're gonna need to replace a headlight and a hood and a bunch of other stuff. But for the time being, we're happy, we're healthy. I'm glad the airbags did not go off. We are going sideways ridiculously fast right now. And we've got an amazing concentrated driver.
Did you feel the
Yes, I did. I just got a nice hug.
did I ever loosen?
Guy who hit us felt really bad. It's unfortunate, unexperienced driver on a new circumstance and just wasn't aware to have to follow further back than he did. This is what it is.